Part 5, Yahawahshi Hamashiach. An angry so-called black man is coming to wreak havoc. We're in the scrolls. We're in the scrolls of Philippians. We're in the biblical prophecies. Slach. Of Philippians. Philippians chapter 2, verse 10. It says that at that name of Yahawahshi, every knee should bow, of things in heaven and things in earth and things under the earth. Verse 11, and that every tongue shall confess that Yahawahshi Hamashiach is Lord, to the glory of Yahweh the Father. And that's what he's basically coming to set and to establish upon planet Earth. And you know how we feel? We feel just like Philippians chapter 1, verse 21. It says, for me to live is in Hamashiach, and to die is gain. So, you know, we're the ambassadors of Hamashiach Yahawahshi. We're ushering him in. We're hastening his coming. We're saying, come, kumbaya, 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 kumbaya. When you go into kumbaya, it means come by here, Yahweh, or come by here, Yahawahshi. Come by here, Yahweh, or Yahawahshi, kumbaya, kumbaya, kumbaya. So, you know, as the prophecies state, we're hastening his coming. And as it says, man, it says all these tongues, all the tongues and knees will confess and bow. Tongues and knees will confess and bow. And you see, when we preach this doctrine and when we preach this thing, people look at us like we're wasting time. You know, when we preach this doctrine on the highways and hedges, when really it's truth. When we preach this true gospel, and when we unravel ourselves with this gospel, people look at us like we're crazy, or think we're crazy, or think we're losing it, and we look like spectacles. And you know, they say to themselves, what is these people talking about? And what we're doing is doing what the Bible says do. Preach and teach the gospel, spread the gospel, feed the sheep, seal the elect. But these people can't get it because it's not for them to get it. And this is why, man, it's amazing. Like I said in the last last video, that the way Yahweh wrote this script, the way Yahweh wrote this Bible, the writing is fascinating. 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 26, it says, for you see your calling, brothers, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called. Yeah, you don't see none of these rich individuals preaching this gospel. You don't see none of the rich and famous preaching this gospel. You don't see none of the rich and famous teaching and preaching the Bible in general. But God, Yahweh, has chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. Yeah, Yahweh deals with the underdog. Yahweh likes the underdog. Yahweh loves those and likes those that's counted out, that's on the brink of devastation, or on the brink of losing patience. He deals with the weak, the lowly. He deals with the underdog. Why? Because he's Yahawah. But he does what he want to do. He can turn anything around in a minute, in a millisecond. It says, but Yahawah has chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. So all of those people with their master's degree, bachelor's degree, doctrines degree, associate's degree, is bull crap. BS. What I call them matrix papers or matrix documents. Because they don't matter. They don't matter to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Yahawah has chosen the foolish things of the world. What do they consider foolish? They consider this Bible preaching. They consider this Bible teaching foolishness. Why don't you go get a job? Go get a career. Even though, our brothers do have jobs. Brothers do have careers. Sisters do have jobs. Sisters do have careers. Some of the brothers and sisters don't. It's all about how Yahawah has ordained, that person's lot. Everybody is falling in their lot. But, that's what they say. Well, don't you, go do that. Go do this. Don't you got better things to do in life? There's nothing better than preaching and teaching the gospel of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. There's nothing better than this. It says, but Yahawah has chosen the foolish thing of the world to confound the wise, and Yahawah has chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty, and base things of the world, and things which are despised has Yahawah chosen. It says, and things which are not, to bring naught things that are. So, this is why they can't get it. This is why when we say spaceships and spacecrafts are coming, they can't get it. Even though there's multiple videos, multiple footage of spacecrafts, chariots of Israel, knocking down ballistic missiles, hovering over militaries of these nations. There's multiple chariots diving inside the waters, coming up out of the waters, activating volcanoes, disappearing. Meanwhile, the angels and the chariots are doing their thing. Meanwhile, prophecy is doing its thing. Meanwhile, prophetic measures are taking their places. But we're the fools. We're the ones wasting our life or wasting our time. The foolish things have he confounded the world with. And that's the preaching and teaching this gospel. But Yahawahshi, man, to bring it back home, Yahawahshi Hamashiach, so-called angry black man, is coming to wreak havoc on this place. Specifically, he's coming for the nation of Esau. According to 2nd Ezra 6:9, for Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning. But he's coming for Esau specifically because this nation has committed so many atrocities. Iconoclasm, just to name one. Hiding the name of, the Israelites. Really. That's really what they have been doing. But, the seals, the trumpets are blown, the seals are open. The book is open. And now the world is comprehending and starting to understand who the real Israelites are and how Yahawahshi look and how his people look and what's to come. Prophecy, 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 prophecy. I want to grab, let me go back into Revelations. Revelations 1:7. It says, behold, he comes with clouds, the UFOs, those chariots, those big balls and orbs of light. And every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, says Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. which is, and which was, and which is to come, and which is to come, and which is to come, and that's what's coming down the pike. An angry so-called black man. As a matter of fact, an angry so-called black man is sending, the ultimate angry black man is sending another ultimate angry black man to really wreak havoc on the earth. If you really want to get down to it, Judites, ultimate Judites, the tribe of Judah. Judites, man, some angry Judites are coming to wreak havoc on the earth. The ultimate Judite is sending another ultimate Judite. The ultimate Judite is sending another ultimate Judite to wreak havoc on the earth. It says, which is to come, the Almighty. So yeah, man, that's what it is. That's what it is. And you know what? I'm going to go into the chariots on the next. Do a short video on the chariots. Because there's just in footage of these angels, these chariots, eradicating 2 missiles. And I believe those missiles were shot at the chariot. And the chariot, it dismembered both of the missiles, and then it flew out of the, it flew out. It's literally on video, man. These devils, I believe these devils were really aiming missiles at the chariots. And then the chariot zapped both missiles, and then the chariot flew up out. It like real, like it just did some chariot stuff. That's all I'm gonna say, man. It just did some spiritual stuff. The spirit world is realer than what you believe in. And with that, I'm gonna say, call Halam La Yahawah, Bahashim Yahawahshi, Bahashim Makah Kadash.